Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and this is RimWorld. We are back here with our toxic waster colony once again, and you can see things are looking a little bit rough here. We've got some obvious destruction left behind. There's another dead colonist. Poor Dunnix passed away. We just had a pretty massive mech raid over here. As you can see, we got a couple signal chips, some Diaboluses came for us. There's probably still some out here on the map somewhere, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure just because of the fog of war, but you can see we've got the doors locked. They have basically stopped attacking us for now, so I'm trying to get everybody back to life, basically. Let's see, we gotta check some, yeah, some people still haven't been treated. Snuff, he's going to tend to Raider. How about you change that up, buddy, and go to Skunk? There we go. And we've got somebody still on the ground over here. Big. He's been tended, but let's see, Emma's hurting too. Man, that's not good. So she's got her child feeding him. Looks like she's almost done, so we'll just let that finish off there. But yeah, we're really struggling to recover. Of course, we were before the raid, but we managed to repel it. I don't know how many more we can do here until we get, a little bit more strength up. But we've lost several people, sadly. Let's see, have we set something up for Dunnix yet? No, we've got another slate sarcophagus going, and you can see we're getting pretty full here. So, and in fact, we've had to bury a couple people out here, too. Sienna lays right here. Poor Sienna. In an alternate reality, she actually escaped the colony and lived on while everybody else died. So consider that, right? But that's not this reality. This reality is very, very different. Some might say a little bit worse, but let's see. Okay, Emma's eating. I hope she'll come and lay down after this so Snuff can come and tend to her. I'm also going to get rid of these. Let's see, please. Where are you going, Emma? Okay, she's coming. Why don't you grab your little boy here real quick before you lay down? Alright, now, Snuff. I definitely want to micromanage this kind of thing. Has anybody got big yet? Yeah, see, they will just leave people untended, laying around and stuff. And I mean, I don't blame them. They got priorities, but Princess, how about you wake up and go grab your Uncle Big there? Now, poor Dunnix, let's see. Not much. Whoops. No, I don't want to strip him. We'll allow him to keep all his gear and stuff when he's buried, but we definitely want to get him moved at least into the freezer. We've got room in the freezer for now, so he can kind of hang here on one of the meat hooks, and we'll get him buried shortly. We definitely want to do that, though, because that upsets our colony. But like I said, we're getting back there. We've had 2 drop pod raids at least inside our hospital. You can see they're already getting the walls up, so we need to get ourselves back to fighting shape. Well, 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 looks like they got that sarcophagus built really quick. Tell you what, since there's like no pigs here left, because we had a whole bunch of pigs, that was part of the quest that helped destroy part of the colony, but they're gone now, sent off on the shuttle, so now things are getting done much, much quicker, which is amazing. So you can see we're already getting roofs rebuilt. When we had that many patients here, it was crazy, because why? Oh, I don't think he'll do the hauling. Son, how about you? Yeah, there was just so much to do in terms of keeping them fed, keeping them happy by talking to them. Did I assign this to the wrong person? Dunnix. I bet you one of the robots is probably on the way to do it. That's why it won't show up. Sometimes that happens, but we'll get them buried. No worries, no worries. And of course, we've got to try and get them replaced too. A big part of that is going to be getting this prison back in whole again. Otherwise, we can't hold prisoners at all, right? And that's not good. Well, turns out that Clope is in a pretty bad way here after the results of his the last battle. Oh, who's that? Iron Chef just got addicted to Go Juice. He's also addicted to Lucy, too. Oh, well, so Clope needs 2 legs at least. We're definitely going to get him some legs, and of course now he needs an eye and a lung, too. So I've actually got his mom, Emma, working on some bionics now. I'm kind of keeping it lean in terms of our crafting. I've gone through and I've really tweaked the work schedule here quite a bit. So we're trying to train up Princess and Toxie, a couple of the little kids here, to become our crafters. So other than them, it's basically just Emma now, because our crafting trainer or specialist got killed But no worries, no worries. We are going to bounce back from it, I think. And I'm actually having fun being back to like a small population colony. It's pretty nice. Like, you know what we're going to do, I think? I've been considering this toxic spewer on the map. We've had this out here forever, and it doesn't have too much negative effect on our colonists, but the map itself is devoid of like all different. There's no plants, there's no trees, there's no animals out here whatsoever. So I'd like to go ahead and I think get that thing taken care of. It shouldn't be too hard because it was something that landed here early on. So it's guarded by a mech cluster. It says so. It's probably a few turrets and like a scyther. But once we get everybody healed and we get Clope some legs, I think I'm going to send Zachary, he's our guard. He's our newest non-waster here. He's a hussar. He's very good, and he's helped us a ton. I don't know how long he's going to last, though, with just his little mask on. I might have to craft him up a gas mask at some point, but we'll try and get us some lungs too. But other than that, man, he's going to do some heavy fighting for us. I love having the hussar around. He's kind of our new Sienna, except he's just a straight up fighter, not the mining specialist. But we'll see how things go with old Zachary. But for now, we're just trying to raise little Michael as best as we can, get these kids trained up. Let's see. Oh, age 12, so she's very close in one day. So she's got literally like a full year, and then she'll be an adult. Toxic got a couple years, yeah, he's got another 6 years or so to go too. So we got some time before they get up there. But of course, there are other possibilities for recruiting. It's just, it's rare and few, but I'm going to keep my eyes open. Oh boy, our allies, the pigs, have shown up. They've got a bulk goods trader here. We actually requested this trader right before the last raid, so that's pretty handy. I'm just closely watching them, making sure no mechs come from out of the shadows to attack them, which is very possible. If the mechs sense a big crowd like this, I think they will come for them. But so far they're making it okay, which is fantastic. I'm hoping to get some steel off of them for one thing. And just anything else that's interesting, obviously, maybe some components to keep us in stock while we don't have crafters right now. But we've got plenty of steel. It's just locked up in all these mech bodies and stuff. You can see I've started a second stockpile room over here because this one's pretty much full. It was, at least for a while. It's a little emptied out now, but we just needed floor space for the corpses. So we're getting those brought in. Let's get Emma. Yeah, nobody has an inspiration of any kind right now. I was just looking to see that. Where's the trader? Sometimes the trader's real old. There it is. They lag behind the rest of the group, which is a little bit funny. Alright, Mr. Pig, what do you got for us? Give me some steel, please. They do have neutronomine, which is good, but so do we, actually. Let's see. Insect jelly duck eggs? No. There it is, steel. Boom, give me that. It's not a lot, but hey, it's better than nothing. I'll go ahead and sell them a little bit of the textiles. Look how much human leather we have. Over 45k. Jesus, I gotta get some crafters in this place. Alright, we could sell some of the chem fuel. I don't need all that sitting around. I've decided, too, that I'm going to keep my explosives like chem fuel and the mortar shells in much safer locations. I'm going to go to the extra mile to keep those contained a little bit better because of the last explosion we had by our hospital. We had a drop pod raid come right on top of us. Oh, this is good. So they'll take our bionics, which is amazing. Or not our bionics, just our arms and stuff. That means we can pretty much buy whatever we want from them. So usually they don't have much else. That's really what I wanted, was the steel and some of the components, maybe if they've got it. But pretty decent overall. Yeah, that's about it. So, alright, let me go through and just pick up the last little scraps of what they got. Okay, I just wanted to show you this trader one last time. It actually turned out to be much bigger than I thought it would be. I was able to sell basically all the crappy clothing that we've got laying around. So, and also, most importantly, I remembered that we're going to need some more of these barrels. So I picked up a couple of those, just whatever they had. But look at that. Oh my God, look at our stockpile room now. It's absolutely cleared. I haven't seen it as clear in years, basically, in game time, which is fantastic. So that's great. And we didn't end up getting all their silver, but as much as I could, most of the clothing we sold them was tainted crap that's been coming off all these corpses. So we're still going to have tons of it. And eventually, oh, perfect timing. Now, this one we did not request. That's just natural. Ah, that's perfect, though. So we've still got some stuff for sale, especially for an exotic goods trader. We've got like bulk, thrumbo horns and other stuff. So that's amazing. I've also set up a whole bunch of orders here for Princess. So she's going to start to restock our clothing supply because if you'll notice, we've got 10 people wearing tattered apparel. And that's basically because all the fighting we've done recently. The stuff's kind of worn out from bullet holes and whatnot. So I tried to set Princess up so she would do this as a first priority. It looks like I kind of screwed it up. All right, Princess, don't worry about childcare. I know you're great, but also handling, and yeah, she does need to do that before her anything else, but I'm going to take her off wardening too. I don't mind having a good social there, but she's got bigger fish to fry now. She's, I think, probably going to be our crafting specialist unless we happen to capture somebody better, but she's definitely in line for that job. Let's see, she's also melee too. She's going to be a blood loss jogger. And we'll see what her next growth moment is, but she's shaping up to be another melee member. Alright, well, here's that exotic goods trader. Turns out we don't have a lot that they want, but except the silver, so that's okay. I'm still going to pick up a skill trader for intellectual, an advanced bionic eye, and an insanity lance. I don't really know exactly who we'll give the skill trainer to yet, but I've got an idea who gets the eye, so we'll pay straight up silver for that. Not a big deal. We've got some wealth here. It's just locked up in some other goods. There's a ton of weapons, too. I'm wanting to get those smelted, but we're working on it. Like I said, crafting is the problem here. Speaking of which, I need to force Emma to make this other bionic. So, poor old Clope, where is he? He actually was starting to go through a go juice withdrawal there for a little bit, but we got him high on the go juice. We just need to get him some legs and that eyeball. That's going to go in there. Let's do... There it is. Eyeball on what side? I like to double check. Okay, the right side, because I've misplaced bionics before, and it's super frustrating. Now we don't have a limb or a lung, and we've only got one leg. But let's go ahead and put that right leg in for him. Oh, we just got a straight up regular one, and we'll get a second leg on him too. But I'm going to make sure he's set to industrial tech, and I'd like to get him into the hospital, but his room might be just as good right now as the hospital. Hospital's a little messed up, but let's see. I need to move this guy. Get out of there, dude. But yeah, it's actually at least got 4 walls and everything up and a roof now, so that's great. I think most of our medicine got destroyed, if I'm not right, or if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, we've only got herbal right now, so dang, I forgot all about that. I might have to store the medicine somewhere else too, because the hospital keeps getting destroyed, but I mean, where else do you put it, right? I guess I could put it in here. This room right here has not been too badly hit in most instances, but I don't know. We'll just leave it for now. I'm going to expand the hospital a bit, move things around anyway, so I'm kind of getting rid of most things which aren't directly related to hospital beds and medicine, putting it over here, like our genetic stuff. So, which unfortunately has kind of gone on hold just because of our need for steel. But just keeping up with the mechanoids, man, I tell you what, having a Mechanitor around is pretty heavy on the steel, you know. You go through it quite a bit, especially when you don't have a good mining specialist around. Okay, well, there we go. Good old Skunk just finished the surgery on the second piece, so he's now got an advanced bionic eye. He's got a leg, and he can get up and walk around finally, but we will get that other leg on there. I think Emma is just about to finish it up there, so that's good news. But we've got a lot of other people who are going to need bionics now too, so... Although, oh, here we go. Skunk. Wow, man, she needs a couple of legs as well, doesn't she? She'd be right as rain, though. She got 2 bionic legs. All right. Take a look. Oh, there's an arm. That's a big one. He's our chef. So, you know what? I think one of his scars did heal itself, though, because of the Lucy. I remember he had 2 scars. So he needs a couple of arms, basically. Okay, so far, 2 arms, 3 legs. How about we just make it 4 straight up? We'll do 4. Big can have a matching set of each. So, yeah. Oh, we still got a brain scar here. Oh, she's got a brain scar now. Oh, no way. Dude, that's new. When did that come from? Crushing wound. Hiroshi was blasted. Oh, well, it's not that hard because we just get a prisoner or two and we can do a brain transplant. Not the end of the world, but see, it's good to go. Oh, there's another arm, so that's 7 arms and 6 legs. Okay. Oh, that's sad. Princess lost her arm. Damn, she was going to be the crafter. Well, we'll get her 2 arms then. We'll make it, what, 8 and 8? Fine. Or 8 and 6, basically. Yeah, it's a lot, and we don't really have the advanced components for that right now, but I think we'll just start on a couple. We'll just do an arm and a leg. We'll start giving them out to the most hurt or the most important, like little princess. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I didn't even notice that. That's definitely going to hurt her crafting abilities. But right now she's working on drugs. I have made that a priority. Obviously, here is a waster colony. We're going to need a nice stash of this stuff. And we're doing okay. I just do not want to run out of it. One last thing about the bionics here. I nearly forgot about the architect arm. So that's Clope's leg right there. But this arm, too, was obviously a reward for a quest. I don't think, you know what? I think we'll give it to Princess since she's missing that arm. That would be awesome for her crafting. But I don't think I want to do it now. I'm going to wait until we can actually get some decent medicine because it's okay to install, a bionic leg, but an architect arm with herbal medicine? No, no, no. We're going to wait, get our hospital built up again, get a little bit of medicine from a trader or something, and then we'll put that architect in her. Oh, well, we've got ourselves a caravan set up here, as promised. Once we got everybody healed up, I was going to send a little strike force to take out that mech cluster. I hope it's small, because I'm just sending Sun and Zachary. They're our best bet right now, and mainly because they're two of the most uninjured people around. And Zachary is, of course, a great fighter. He's a hussar. So I've given him a little special gear here. I made sure he had a smoke pop, and she's got a range shield belt. So, oh, I've also each outfitted them with a rocket launcher. So she's got a triple threat, and he's carrying a doomsday with him, too. So they're pretty well armed. And, of course, they've got their allotment of drugs and medicine for the trip, as well as bedrolls. So we're prepared. Oh, and food, of course. The package survival meals are going. But I'm still a little nervous, although we're going to find out together just how these two handle it. Sun is really, really valuable to us, too. Look at her bionics. So she's got advanced, her synthetic heart. Look at her skills, too. Level 20 plants, construction almost. 18 social. We do not want to lose Sun. Zachary, he's more or less expendable, but I'm starting to grow attached to him. But Sun, look how fast she is compared to him. That'll be okay. I have a feeling these two are going to be able to handle it. Let's find out. Okay, here we are. Oh boy, oh boy. Damn, you know what? Dang it, I forgot. I should have grabbed EMPs. We can always... No, we can't go back. We could always send more people. That's a possibility because this place is super close. Now the smoke pop is going to be good. We do have 3 of 3. Let's see. Let's re-examine it. Oh man, it's way bigger than I thought. Does have an unstable power cell. The turrets... If we plug this thing properly, if we hit this properly, it might just wipe out the whole thing. Alright, let's try it with these two. Let's not waste time because we do have plenty of firepower. Like I said, if we can position them right. Alright, so they both got their go juice in them. Let's move them. Okay, real nice and quiet and quick. So we want to get around them. I don't see a proximity activator. It is dormant, but it can activate at any moment. Alright, let's move. Let's get them up. Let's get them around. Come on. Come on, you guys. I hope there's no actual mechs, too, because we won't be able to see those, remember, if they're laying on the ground or whatever. We won't see them until we get line of sight on them. Alright, let's move. What's the range on this bad boy? That's far. I'm going to lock that range in place so we can see just where we're at. Of course, we got the smoke pop, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to turn off fire at will so they don't start shooting at it as soon as they get into range. Alright, we're going to position them right behind the rocks there. Now they are just in range of that. Maybe we could bring them back just a little bit more. Yeah, so they're in range right here. That's what we want. So let's go ahead and grab our smoke pop. Alright, good job. Let that erupt. And you guys want you to arm your rockets. I don't know. I guess we'll both give them a shot. Why not, right? Let's go. Here we are, folks. Let's do it. Zoom in. You can see they're counting down. Gosh, they both have the same counter. Here we go. Oh, we didn't get it all. That's okay. That's okay. We got most of it. So let's see here. Switch back over. Yep, they got their guns. Beautiful. They're just not in range of that. Let's move them up just a tad. They're still in the smoke. Come on, guys. Move forward. Move forward, please. There we go. Now we want this structure here taken out ASAP. Don't want any actual mechs to drop. We get that and that turret out, and this thing is over. Yeah, sometimes the clusters, man, they have the potential to be really nasty, but if you handle them just right, you know, with smoke and combination of a few things like some rocket launchers. There we go. It was a bit overkill, that rocket launcher, no doubt about it, but hey, who cares, right? We completed it. Plus, we got those from raids or whatever, so we didn't have to worry about it. Let's take this toxic spewer out. Oh, ooh, look at that. There's another unstable power cell. We're taking that if we don't destroy it here. So we're going to fire at this thing. Keep the door open. Hold on, I got an idea. Come out here. I don't want this to explode in our faces. So we're going to be extra careful here. Come on over here, guys. I'm going to take out the wall, and then I'm going to force them to shoot through that. Alright, there we go. Down to about 15%. A couple more shots on it. We should back up, too, a little bit once it sets on a light there. Oh, okay, good, good, good. Didn't get destroyed. Or didn't explode. Perfect. So, let's get out of here. What do you say? Time to get back on the world map and reform. It was a real quick trip. Less than like a third of a day. So, that's pretty awesome. And we have finally got that off the map. Feels like a weight off my chest. Even though it wasn't hurting our people, it was definitely distracting or destroying all the trees and stuff, which is a bit annoying because with all the pollution we've got, we should be able to start like seeing some of the new interesting materials, you know, like animals and vegetation come up with the pollution. So I'd like to see that. So we've got everything we want. The mech node, yep, the unstable. That's cool. Let's do it. Okay, so successfully taken care of there. Let's see, and if we can get back before the next raid, I'm going to feel very positive about the whole situation. Okay, well, a little update on the gardens here while we wait for our caravan to get back. We have filled out the rice field over here with fertile soil, so we can see over here, this is the VGP vegetable garden mod too, by the way. It opens up the garden tools, you do a little research, and you can start laying down soil on rough stone under the mountains, build up these little wooden. This is a heat lamp and a sun lamp in one, so it's extremely helpful. And like I said, so you can see fertility now underground is at normal, 87%. We've got some fertile soil over here. Oh, I'm sorry, it's at 100% here. And over here it's at 125. So we've actually got enough. This is fertilizer. This is just the dirt, the regular dirt for setting up, you know, different gardening. But if we get enough of this, it's telling us about 500 or so. Let's see, actually. Let's lay one out. We'll put some under here for our drugs. Actually, where's our... This is the one we want. Yeah, let's look at it. What's its sensitivity? Actually, its sensitivity is pretty low, which means it doesn't really require fertile soil to grow. I mean, I don't think it'll help that much. Let's look at this one. Fertility 100%. So this one is going to respond to the fertile soil much, much nicer. So let's go ahead and lay it in this place right here. There we go. And what was it? It's about 400 and, yeah, almost exactly 400 to lay it. So we can get both of those. That's really going to step up our neutronomine production right there because we got about 1,000. So that's good. You can see it takes a while too. It's a slow process to lay the soil in each square. I'd say it's about comparable with smoothing stone. So if you were to smooth out this entire cell, probably takes a construction or crafter person about the same time as it does to do that and to lay down dirt and stuff. So it's a process, but it's really fun. I mean, it balances out the fact that now your garden is like completely protected. And this is just the way I prefer doing it, setting it up like this. You guys, if you use the shapes tool, it makes things so much easier. You can go and plan this out with your orders, come to your shapes, and see the little 3 dots here. You go to this one, the filled in square, and you can start laying down. That's a perfect fit for that sun lamp right there. You can just lay these out underground, then go back through and set your mining order right on top of that so you get it perfect. That's basically how I've laid out this entire section here. So just the way I like to do things. I know that there are a lot of different mods that allow people to, play around with the gardening aspect. In fact, I think the vanilla expanded has a whole section for that kind of thing too, but this is the one I prefer. I like this one a lot. But anyway, so that's enough of a guided tour of that mod. Looks like our people are almost home, so let's celebrate that. Maybe with a nice little, what's it called, ritual as soon as they get back. That's not a bad idea. Well, we got ourselves a growth moment here. Just popped up for our youngest child. Well, other than the infant here, but this is good. So little Elizabeth, we'll probably have to change her name. Lilibakken is a little bit much. But let's see. So 3 skills for her. What is she good at? Right now, social. Yeah, she's been training a lot. So let's put that up there. We're good on crafters for now, I think. Let's see, medical, definitely. And animals. We do need more animal people for sure, so we'll do that. Yeah, the wasters have a predisposition against animal handling, so this is actually kind of rare and fortuitous. So let's see, what do we want to do? Tough? I like tough. We've got a bloodluster. It's a great trade, don't get me wrong, but tough's good too. One less bloodlust in the colony is not bad, because we do kind of have an issue with social fights around this place. But that's awesome. She is grown. Looks like, oh, what's this? A toxin drop. Oh, how nice. Special request? Yes. Will we accept 552 tox packs? Absolutely we will. Of course. What do we want for this easy... Oh, look at this. Dude, here we go. This is perfect. We can get ourselves a crafting specialist in no time now. Oh, we're definitely accepting it. That's so huge. These are the best quests. We've only had, I think, one previously, but oh, look at the map. You can already see the color has changed, guys. It's amazing. I want to see where they drop these toxin packs, because I mean, it really, we just want the whole map to be polluted. So look at that. Where are they? Oh, look at them. That's not even that much. Yeah, just forbid those. Let them just sit there and explode, right? Look at this map. Look at the glorious pollution we're spreading slowly across the map. I'm pretty pumped for that. So I think our caravan's going to be arriving any moment, guys. We will save our ritual for the next episode. I think that's probably a good way to start out. So things are really turning around despite the major losses. And I apologize for anybody who got attached to Hero or some of the others that we've lost recently. But we are going to try and start resurrecting again. We'll hit some ancient temples and stuff. But I appreciate you guys watching. Hit that like and sub if you're enjoying the content. I hope you are. Check the description below for the various links. We've got one to Discord down there if you want to join our small but growing community. Also a Patreon link if you'd like to help support my work and keep me going. And I appreciate you guys. I will see you on the next one. Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to my newest Patreon supporters. Thank you very much. And if you'd like to support my work, check the link in the description below.